Ready?
Yep.
Good morning, class. Have any of you ever wondered if a filmmaker is talented or if they have the skills to be one? Or something else, do you find it harder to relate to one of the newer Disney films? Brian Contreras from the Los Angeles Times had this to say about the use of AI in the film industry. AI may put people out of work or neuter their creativity. The use of AI is increasing and everything will be different since filmmakers will not be willing to brainstorm ideas as much anymore. I have a chart in the first image that shows in the QR. I'll give you a second to scan it, look at it. So the projected increase of AI from now until 2032 via market research is that the compound annual growth rate is estimated to be 27.2% and the market size $2.882 billion. I have the privilege of studying in the field of filmmaking and have seen plenty of articles relating to this topic. The film industry is negatively affected by AI because it removes some of the valuable aspects of the filmmaking process. Today I'll be discussing the fact that AI is devaluing the screenwriters in the film industry. It is a time-saving technology negatively, and that the use of this technology eliminates the emotions of a human being. The first thing I want to discuss is that AI is causing writers to lose their relevance in the film industry, or worse, their jobs. There have been many instances where this technology has been used to either write scripts, clone an actor, or mimic an artist's voice to generate songs, which is very trendy at the moment. I want you all to look at the second image and read the script that's in the QR code. I'll give you like 30 seconds to read it right now. Skim through it. All right, by raise of hands, I want you to tell me, do you think this is AI generated or from a screenwriter?
AI.
Okay, yeah, I think the show your sound gives it away, or like, oh, this is a huge city. Okay. Anyways, John Gapper from the London Financial Times Limited said, this approach not only pays writers less and limits residuals, but means they do not gain practical experience on productions. Gapper is simply saying that AI will not only cut off writers part of their salary, but will also reduce their overall experience in screenplay writing. In addition to this, Gapper said, the Guild wants to stop its members' work being used to train AI. It also wants them to be paid as much for rewriting AI output as if it was theirs. This statement is quite bewildering because some of the leaders in the industry want writers to paraphrase some of the words that AI has generated to make it seem like it's theirs. Next, I am going to talk about how this technology saves time for filmmakers. At first, I did mention how this technology saves time negatively, but I want to give it some praise as well. First off, the use of this technology takes away the time for the filmmakers to use their minds and make up with creative ideas, such as the special effects and film editing. According to Global Business Review, it says, generative AI will automate and simplify complex tasks like dubbing, film editing, special effects, and background design. There are two sides to this statement. The good thing is that AI will eliminate some of the time-consuming tasks in the filmmaking process. However, as I mentioned earlier, this will take away the real purpose of what a filmmaker does, brainstorm and come up with creative ideas. Another example of AI being a time-saving technology is that filmmakers can use it to insert new dialogue. The Financial Times says a tool that enables filmmakers to use generative AI to insert new dialogue into already captured scenes. This saves plenty of time because it will eliminate the need to rebuild sets and for actors to reshoot their scenes. Lastly, I am going to discuss how the use of this technology eliminates the human emotions that go into writing. In the past, writers and poets would pour their heart into a work of art. Nowadays, most of them would use AI to generate generic, emotionless scripts and poems. Guest speaker and filmmaker Justine Bateman joins the 5 Things podcast and talks about how it's awful because if you're using AI for scripts, you're not using the screenwriters and there's no heart in it. And nothing's good gonna come out of it. This statement by Bateman shows how concerned she is with the state of the industry because no heart or emotion goes into screenwriting if AI is the mastermind of everything. She later goes on to say that the technology does not have the power to write something that will make the audience connect with it compared to if a human were to write it. Her statement says, I want to go further and creatively get deeper into the emotional connection with the audience, and AI is the complete opposite direction. In other words, Bateman is saying that she wants to improve as a filmmaker and writer by writing her scripts so her audience can relate to her. The third image shows a robotic hand taking a heart. In conclusion, the film industry is negatively affected by AI because filmmakers are losing their creativity in the filmmaking process because of the reliance on the technology. In addition to that, AI is devaluing the screenwriters in the film industry. It is saving time for the filmmakers by not having to make them use their creative skills, and the use of this technology eliminates the emotions of a human being, and the audience will not be able to relate or connect to it. The next time you see one of the newer films that came out recently, I want you to find a connection with the message and compare it to one of the older films from the 2000s. Thank you.